Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, on a Monday at 12 o'clock. Not doing tea with Nan exactly. I am doing a Q&A. A Q&A with Nan. That means you can ask me questions. I've got my Tigger cup today because I love to be Tigger. And I did a little talk about Tigger and Eeyore a couple of weeks back. So you can always catch that and why I think it's so important to have the energy of Tigger rather than an Eeyore on a Monday morning or afternoon in this case. Mondays are usually hard days for a lot of people because they're thinking about the future. They're making plans. They're doing holidays. They've got the kids off of school, certainly now anyway. And so lots of things are going on a Monday. You're trying to organise yourselves, and there's lots going on. So it's really nice to use any tools that we can use at all to help ourselves through the tension and the difficulties and the challenges that we all have in different ways. So there's two people on here. Happy Monday to you, whoever you are. And I'm encouraging you to share these as well, because it's really important that we help to support each other. What you find interesting, what I say in my talks, be lovely for you to share that with your friends, because you're probably like-minded and probably could do with some extra energy on a Monday. That'd be good. So what are the Q&As about? Well, I've got a little board here just to explain it, but basically you can ask me a question if you want to on here, and if not, you can just keep that private and I can just tune into you. It's my gift today. I'll tune into you and I will help you with an exercise. One of my many exercises I've been talking about for a couple of years now. I've got about 150 of them, and I'll recommend a meditation of mine. There's a whole list here. Susan Milestone, you're the very first person on here. So hi Sue, I'm just going to write your name down, and then what I'll do is I'm going to tune into you, hon, and I'm going to give you or recommend one of my tea with Nans. Oh, big heart to you, Susan. That's lovely. And I shall also give you one of these. Now, if you've been on here last week, which some of you have, yes, you have. Susan, you had Be the Sun last week, and you had Intention as a meditation. So I'm wondering how you got on with that. If ever you want to discuss it with me, you can always email me on nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk, and I can take those points on and perhaps bring it up on the next session that we do. Now, the reason why I'm doing these is because it's good to share how we get on with things, so we can encourage another person to perhaps use those emotional tools that I'm giving out, and certainly the meditations too. They're all on YouTube. So if you go to Nancy Finch YouTube, you'll find 4 categories, and you'll be able to look at them. There's Tea with Nans, which is what I was doing, many exercises on there. Nan Talks is what I started originally, so they're just plain exercises. And meditations, okay? And you've got other as well. That's for music downloads, etc. But I really want you to tune into the meditations and the Tea with Nans. Of course, I've got one on there now in the other section of the Q&As. This is the second one I've done, you see. So, and they're working out quite well because people are really enjoying them. So thank you, Susan, for joining us. I'm going to tune into you, darling, and I'm going to give you the very first exercise, which is, oh, okay. I didn't think I'd give you that one, but it's hormones and endocrine system. I think you need to be more stable. Perhaps emotion can make our hormones go up and down, you know, and we don't sleep properly, and we need to be calm inside. The endocrine system is all about that. So if you look at the 1st of the 11th 21, and I'm suggesting everyone writes this down, by the way, because it may be something you wish to use. So Sue, you might want to look at Tea with Nan Talks, the 1st of the 11th 21. It's called Hormones, and it's very good to put those. I give a few exercises in there, and endocrine system, okay? And that's very good for you. I'm just writing that down. It will just help to stabilize and maybe give you a better night's sleep. So that's the one I'm looking at today for you. And they're very early on, these talks, so I hope you enjoy that one. And we've got the singing bowl. You need the singing bowl, so you need sound. I'm suggesting that this one might be shot with you today, so you need the singing bowl, okay? That's in the meditations, and that is number 28, okay? Number 28 sounds like a takeaway, doesn't it? So you want the singing bowl, because the singing bowl is all about sound. It does sound, it cuts through a lot of tension in our minds and our body. So I think you're going to really enjoy that. And I think if you can just listen to them, you will feel physically and emotionally much better than you have now for any tension that's building up in your body or your mind. My disclaimer is there's no guarantee that we're going to get the desired effect, but it certainly doesn't hurt to be positive, does it? So how did you get on, Sue, last week? Did you manage to actually listen to the Tea with Nan that I suggested? Because I'm not expecting you all to do your homework, but be the sun. You were supposed to be an influence and on other people, and setting the intention's a very good one to do. And I'm going to actually draw for you now, Sue. I'm going to draw a card, okay? Now, the card is an angel card. That's these here I'm using. Whoops, I might even get that one out. So it's Healing with the Angels by Doreen Vetcher. I always use her cards. I quite like them. So I'm just going to use these, and I'm going to tune into you, Sue. And hopefully you can tell a few friends if they want this same formula that I'm doing, whereas I'm tuning into you. Oh, she said, oh, I loved it. She says, oh, that's so sweet. I'm really pleased. But with the meditations, darling, they're all done from a full moon perspective. So if you can just skip the waffle, because it's not relevant now, or maybe it is, but skip the waffle at the beginning as a presentation of that, and then just listen to the essence of the meditation, because those meditations are actually geared to open all those chakras here. Okay, that's going to definitely help as a stimulant, as a tonic to those areas. Some of them are more specific. Okay, so I've given you number 28, which is the singing bowl. It's really about sound. It's about this blue one here. It's really about your truth and your feeling free, emotionally free, your inner child. So the singing bowl is very nice. It will cut through all the tension you have and you hold in this area. Okay, so let's pick a nice card out for you, Sue. It's lovely. You're the only person on here so far, darling. So I think people are just very busy. So if not many people join me today, I will just give you some references to some clients' situations that I've had this week and what kind of talks I'd be giving them. Okay, so I'm tuning into you, Sue, and this is from your guides, and they're giving you this card to think about. Okay, body care. This is why you need the healing sound. I think you've got body care. Here it is, and I don't know if you can see that quite clear. It's obviously written the wrong way around. This card suggests that you need to be focused on your... No, you have another one, another Sue. Oh, there's Sue. Sue Claydon. Hi, darling. It's nice you're here as well. The two Sues. That's so sweet. Okay, you've got body care, Sue, first Sue, Sue Milestone. And what that means is, I'm just going to write that down so I can reference it. So that means you've got to take more time. You've got to have more time to yourself. Maybe have more sleep, or watch your diet, or just introduce something that's going to make you feel good, maybe exercise or something. But I'm suggesting that it's about taking yourself away. What I'm feeling from you, Sue, is that you need to take yourself away from people that bring you down and conserve your energy. I think people can bring you down, you know. So yeah, have a look at the hormones, because that can make us overreact. So that talk I've given you about the hormones and endocrine system, it may help you to understand why that's part of the body care, isn't it? Then they're really clever, these guys, you know. So maybe you could make up an affirmation that would say, I'm just writing this down, I take care of my body's needs every day. That would be a nice one, wouldn't it? My body, and body means mind and body, physical, you know. So I take care of my body every day. That would be a nice one for you. So Sue, we've got Sue Claydon. There you go, darling. I'm writing your name down. Okay. So what have I got for you, Sue? Second Sue. I'm tuning into you, sweet, and I'm going to suggest. Let's have a look. Oh, you've got learning to say no. That's interesting. So learning to say no, very interesting. We don't say no, do we? learning to say no is on the 30th of the 5th, 22. So look up Tea with Nans, learning to say no. Okay, I'll write that down. And it's very important that we do say no. Sometimes we are compromised. We're compromised by, we grow up thinking we have to say yes to everything. Maybe we've been conditioned, okay? So maybe your inner child doesn't want to say yes to something. So learning to say no isn't a negative thing, it's a self-value thing. And anyone that's listening on here will probably realize you have to say no occasionally, because what is your yes worth if you never say no? So this is quite good for you, and good to be reminded, actually. And interestingly enough, all the ones I'm giving out to you, perhaps I need to look again at those, because we all need to be reminded every day. And anyone that's listening to this might want to try all of these exercises. So learning to say no is yours, Sue. And your meditation is number 29. And it's the healing place of sleep. Okay, number 29. So I think you need to sleep and have that peace that you're looking for. And it's going to heal you. Maybe healing you from the past, or healing you from people that have been hard work. You don't know. It might be, it'll make more sense when you start to listen to it. So when you look at the healing place of sleep, you might just think, you wake up feeling more refreshed, okay? Or perhaps you're after some more solutions. And people often say when you've had a good night's sleep, you have those solutions pop into your head quite naturally the next morning. So if we can have rest, maybe the healing place of sleep would be good for you. And actually, Sue Milestone, I think actually this might be good for you as well. So if you want a second one, the healing place of sleep, it might be something you could use because you've got the body card, okay? So Sue's got learning to say no as an exercise. She's got number 29 as a meditation. And Sue, I'm going to do a card for you. Lovely. So that's your card. It's just falling on the floor. Your card is enchantment. You need to see the world as a fun place to be. So that's what you need, to see the world as a fun place to be. Enchantment. So maybe you can write this down, and we'll make up, I'm just writing this down, we can make up an affirmation, okay? The affirmation can be, I now live life with the joy of a child, or I bring out the inner child in me every day. This is about you seeing, or I'm enchanted by life again. This is a very straightforward affirmation. I'm now enchanted by life every day. What about that? Because sometimes we get disillusioned and life's a bit serious. So I am enchanted by life every day. There you go, that's a nice one. So we've got Dell on here, my lovely, beautiful daughter. Thank you for popping on, Dell. You don't have to do these exercises, but I'm just going to pick one for you, okay? Counteract stress. There you go. I've just come straight across that one. That's number for 4th of the 4th, 22. So counteract stress. Tongue-tied. Counteract stress, okay? And that is on the 4th of the 4th, 22, okay? I really believe that might help you, because we all get stressed by lots of things around us, and sensitive people suffer the most from that. We all do, but it's good to have some kind of tool, and you might just find that one of those things I talk about in that 25-minute talk might just help, okay? Just help you get through the week. So Adele, you've got counteract stress as your exercise to do. That would be great. And I'm going to give you a meditation if you feel like doing one, darling. Spirit animals is yours. Spirit animals is number 42, okay, in the meditations, if you go onto the YouTube, okay? Number 42, spirit animals. It's lovely. So that might be really good for you, actually, because, you know, when we have a spirit animal in our minds, we can identify with the energy or with the strength of that animal. And we change our spirit animals all the time. I've had many different spirit animals, and they give us the courage we need. They give us what we need in life. So that's very good for you, Dale. Very good. And I'm going to draw a card for you as well. Okay. So let me draw a card, and this is from your guides. to help you with whatever you're feeling right now. Okay? And oh, manifestation. I'm not surprised you've got that one. Here you go. This is about manifesting what you want, not what you don't want. So we can all use this, actually. Let's manifest. Let's imagine that as we focus on what we want, not what we don't want, that we give it more energy, that thoughts are energy. And most of you on here will know that. Definitely. Most of you will. So it's a question of focusing, taking yourself away from what is wrong or what we don't want or a situation or a feeling. And we've got to then sort of steer ourselves onto a place that, what would I like out of that situation? And go for that manifest. So you might want to say, Adele, I find it easy to manifest solution. That would be a lovely affirmation for you, wouldn't it? And that's going to fool your subconscious mind. It's going to be great. So you're going to fool your subconscious mind by saying this, okay? And you don't know. I mean, on another level here, 95%, the solution is in there. And maybe by the law of attraction and by focusing on it, you will have that. And that's what I like for everybody. So perhaps you could all join in with that. Counteract stress on the 4th of the 4th, 22, and number 42 of the meditations. And of course, you know, manifestation is very good. For the angel card, couldn't have picked a better one. I'm just writing this down so I've got reference to it. If you do it, you can let me know how you get on. Great. So if you get time to do it, that would be lovely. There's no pressure, as I say. It's just do it if you want to. You know, you get an exercise, you get a meditation, an angel card, and then you get offered this affirmation that goes with it. So it's a nice formula for a Monday to start your week, to make you feel stronger. So let's tune into Val. Val's here again. So lovely, darling, that you were here again, because last week, did I choose one for you? Yes, I did. Okay, you had Don't Feel Your Age. I hope you did that one. Number 26 of your meditations, which was the River of Truth, about being truthful to yourself. So let's see what you get this week. It might be the same if you haven't looked at your homework. So I'm going to look at what you need here from my many talks. Okay. Oh, you've got the even though exercise. That's one of my favorites, actually. So you've got even though, that's what it's called, and it's on the 7th of the 8th, 23, okay? I like the even though exercise. I'm sure I've explained this one to you anyway. It's very important that we change the way we look at something. It's almost like a Pollyanna, it's a positive, you know? Even though this has happened, I can do that. Or even though I've got to wait for this, I'm okay with it, you know, and it explains it much more in the talk, okay? So 7th of the 8th, 23. So Val, you've got that one if you want to listen to it, even though it's one of my favorites, actually. If something happens and I think, well, even though that's a problem, I choose to think of it this way. It's quite nice, actually, because it gives you separation from the tension around that area. So, and I'm going to choose one of these for you, Val, for this week. You've got Zen Garden. Lovely. You've got your own little Zen garden, haven't you? So basically that's number 31. 31 Zen Garden, okay? I think you'll like that. It's very tranquil. Oh, Val said she loves it. Oh, thank you, darling. That's really sweet of you. So Zen Garden is your choice today. Well, if I'm tuning into today. I think you'll like that one. If you can give me some feedback, guys, on nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk, then I can then reference it again to see if other people may need that. Because every time we share something on here, of course, I can share it with others, you know, the solution. And other people have been inspired by whatever I tune into for you. So you've got even though, Val, 7th of the 8th, 23. You've got number 31 of the meditations. And now I'm going to draw you a card, which is lovely. And I'm glad you're here today. It's lovely that you all join me. As I say, please share this, because anyone that's listening to this who I can't reply to after I finish this broadcast, it's only live I give these things out. But anyone that wants to tune in on the day, I will do my very best to give you your formula that I've just described. So this is for you, Val. And I'm just tuning in. Ah, you got abundance. So here's the card. There's the abundance card. Beautiful. So this is about you having everything. I want you to imagine that you have everything you desire. Abundance is beautiful. Abundance in health and wealth and happiness and money, and it's all kinds of abundance. What will make you feel rich in your life? Is it time? Is it money? What is it that you'd like to have as your result of being successful? What would it be? So you've got abundance. So you might make up an affirmation that says, I'm just writing this in, I now feel abundant in all areas of my life. And that's quite a nice one, because whatever you need on a daily basis, this affirmation would help you on a subconscious level to attain it. So your subconscious is going, oh, okay, I'm now abundant in all areas. And by the law of attraction, if you could just invest in that affirmation, you're more likely to be able to bring it into your consciousness. So it's a nice one. Definitely. Abundance. Use it. I'm now abundant in all areas of my life every day. So basically, you can talk to me either on here. If you wish to share it with the world, you can say about an issue you might have, or you might just think of it. If you're thinking about, I've got this problem or that situation, I can tune into you without you even writing it on here. So you've only got to say, I'm thinking of something, give me a card, or give me an exercise or whatever, and I will help you with it. If you want to, you can always email me with a question about something, and I could keep that private, but I could air the subject without putting your name to it. So that's something else I can offer whenever people need it. So I could hold on to it for a week and then air it the next time I do one of these. So I haven't finished all of the Tea with Nan. Oh, Wendy, you're here. Oh, how lovely. Thank you for joining us, Wendy. It's really nice. Haven't seen you for ages, but I hope you're well, darling. So, yeah, so I haven't finished doing the Tea with Nans. I've just decided, well, my guides told me actually, that I've got to air these out a little bit more for reference and to help people, and then I can go back to more individual subjects. So, Wendy, you're here. And I don't think, was you here last week? Let's have a look. No, you weren't. Oh, goody. So, Wendy, I'm doing a new thing. I'm doing a thing where I tune into you, and I'm recommending, if you get pen and paper, then I can recommend something you might need from one of these talks. Going on YouTube, you'll find them on Nan Talks, okay? And the meditations as well. That's another category on the YouTube, okay? And Vicky Inns is here. Oh, that's nice. I'll try and get you in as well, Vicky. Write your name down. And there we go. So, okay, Wendy, we'll do with you first, okay? Wendy, you've got sleepwalking. Now, this is a bit of an odd one. I wouldn't have guessed this for you, but your guides are giving it to you. It's called sleepwalking, and it's all about, so write it down. So, sleepwalking, and it's on the 8th of the 1st, 24. And that doesn't mean literally sleepwalking. It means in life we can do the same thing every day. It's a bit like just going round and round in circles. I think what you need, Wendy, is to make some changes. So if you listen to the sleepwalking talk I did, Tea with Nan, you may find that it might inspire you to try something new. And I think that's what that's about. I'm going to choose... Yes, it was. Okay, Wendy, you've got number 34 of the meditations. And that is Circle of Support, it's called. And that's about feeling supported and safe while you make those new changes, I think. So Circle of Support is really nice to feel safe and happy and as I say, secure. So you'll be more secure to make new changes, like I've suggested with the sleepwalking talk. That will help you, okay? Help you to move forward with courage, okay? Oh, hi, Annie. If I don't get a chance to do a reading on you, I will do my very best. But if I can't, I shall save it for next week, okay? A week after I should be. Right, so let's go back to Wendy. Wendy, you have got blessings. You got blessings. That's a lovely card. There you go. Write that one down. Your affirmation would be, I feel blessed every day. Blessings. Lovely card. It means you're on the right track. Okay, that means you're doing everything right. You're just meant to be moving forward now. Okay. Lovely. So, right, Vicky Inns. Let's see what you've got, my darling. Oh, Vicky, you've got attachment styles, number 25. No, sorry, 25th of the 3rd, 24. Attachment styles. Okay. It's all about working out relationships. Okay. So attachment styles is very good for you. It's on the 25th of the 3rd. I only briefly cover this subject, so that's going to be very good. Briefly start, just to get you interested, a couple of references, to get you on the right path to maybe work out what your attachment styles may be. Okay, you've got my Hotmail address if you need it, if you need to understand more of that. So attachment styles for you. And your meditation is back to nature. I think you need to ground from your relationships. So number 39 is very good for you. It's about nature. Okay, back to nature. Is that number 39? And your card is new love. Your card is new love. I love that. It doesn't mean you're going to ditch whatever people you've got around you. It means you're going to be loved better. Okay, that's the angel card for you. So maybe you could say in an affirmation, people, I love myself, or people love me for who I am. How about that? Because it's about being loved better than you've been, you know, with more value. Okay. Last but not least, how we've got now? New love for Vicky. Yeah. So we had somebody else on here. Anne, there we go, Anne. Thank you. I'm going to make you the last person, Anne. It's nice that you're here, darling. It's very lovely. Okay. Anne, you're the last person of today. And I'm going to give you Using the Law of Attraction, number 23. Okay. That's very good. Number 23 of the exercises. Okay. So using the law of attraction, I say number 20, 23rd of the 9th. So 23rd of the 9th, 24, using the law of attraction. Okay? Yes. I'll just write that date down. So, perfect. I keep thinking the numbers are not the dates. 23rd of the 9th, 24, using the law of attraction. That's for you, Anne. I think you'll like that. A little brief introduction as to how we can focus our thoughts, like I'd said at the very beginning of this, on what we want, not what we don't want. And your meditation, my sweet, is the celebration of self. There you go. So that's number 18. I hope you can write this down, the celebration of self. That's for you, Anne. So the celebration of self is all about recognizing how amazing you are, you know, inside your relationships. I'm feeling this is all about relationships. So, you know, everybody is more than one person. Vicky, you've got attachment styles, right? But everyone can share this. And I feel that when we celebrate ourselves, everything around us improves. It really does. So I would recommend that you listen to that and skip the first part, as I say, because you just don't know. It's just wonderful to celebrate yourself. Doesn't make you egotistic. It makes you value in who you are. Okay. And it's very important that we look at all the things we love about ourselves rather than what we don't. Okay. So yeah, lovely. And I hope you can use that because it's really nice for you to chill out and be a tonic for your whole body. Okay. And I'm going to choose a card for you. Yes, let's have a look. Yeah, because you see, when you see who you are and you trust who you are, you know, you realize that that's enough. Then you can move forward in life and then you can become more, you know, go on your soul journey. It's easier rather than holding ourselves back as a lot of us do. So, Anne, this is for you, darling. And this is your card from your guides, okay? You've got dreams. You've got to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. It can be a dream that you've actually had. It might be a recurring dream, but you might just need to think, what am I dreaming about? What would I love if my inner child had a magic wand? What would I dream about? So dreams is very, it's where things created. You know, if you don't have a dream, how are you going to make a dream come true? So perhaps sometimes we don't have dreams. You know, we stop here with the reality we have and we stop dreaming past that. Okay? It would be lovely if you could just think, what would be my dreams? What did I dream about when I was younger? What did I want to do? Perhaps I can do that. And you can always go to my Nan Talks and my meditations to inspire you. They will do that. And especially the Nan Talks. Nan Talks and Tea with Nans are very good for you to have a look at. See? Nan Talks, Tea with Nans and meditations. I'm suggesting you look at those. Okay? So, girls, and well, there's only been women on here so far. Sometimes we get a couple of fellas. But all of you, I wish you a really good week being able to do these things. It would be lovely if you could do that. 29th to the 3rd, Anne. You've got to do it. 29th to the 3rd, 24. It makes sense. Using the law of attraction is very good for you. And I think it's, as I say, with you, and I'm going back to you, I'm feeling as if it's attracting what you want around you with family. I feel that this is to do with relationships, with family with you. I'll have to go back into you here because the law of attraction will help you create what you want with your family. Oh, you're welcome, Anne. That's lovely. But you might be able to use it in reference to them. If you're worried about them, if you're thinking about them, you know, everyone's got family they think about and worry about. But for you today, and this would be really good for you using the law of attraction, okay? Because, I'm just writing this down. You see my writing. I'm glad I can read it, sort of. So basically, you're focusing, and I'm inspiring you to do it. If you listen to that talk, that's your homework if you want it. Your card, your dreams. You could say, as an affirmation, I allow my dreams to come true, or I follow my dreams every day. What about that? Would that suit you? It's a nice one. So I hope that you can join me again. I probably won't be on next week, but the week after. I'll be doing this again, and you can tell me how you got on. Either email, as I say, nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk, or you can just come on here and say, I like that, this worked, or some of your stories that might have connected to what I've given you. Think about relationships, family, worry, sadness, work, frustration, fear. These are all things that can take you down in your emotional balloon. And at this moment, we need to bring our balloon up. We need to keep ourselves here, no matter what's going on around you, no matter what the news is. And it's all, you know, there's lots of things to worry about and feel concerned. But we really need to bring ourselves up, because then we can cope with it better. And we're less likely to bring down our emotions, bring down our physical selves. Our chakras here can, like worry and stress, etc., can affect them. So we need to be mindful of keeping ourselves well, because we're there for our families and friends. And the more positive you are, the more collective consciousness will feel it. So that's kind of a contagious thing, like the butterfly effect. And you'll be a good influence around with your people around as well. You know, so if you walk into a room and you're being positive, or you're feeling that positivity, or you've just risen your energy because of whatever I've given you, you're going to be a positive influence on the family and friends and people you work with. So isn't that a good thing? So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The two Sues, Adele, Val, Wendy, Vicky, Anne, and anyone else that wants to pop on here. I will see you all in about 2 weeks. I'm sure it'll be Monday next. And have a lovely couple of weeks. And maybe, just as I say, have a think about how you can use your tools I've given you. Just digest it and see how it goes. Okay? Yeah. And thank you, Sue. Thank you. That's lovely. I'm so glad that you've all had a moment to engage with this, each other. It's lovely. So hopefully, yeah, I'm sending you all a hug. I'm loving the hearts. Thank you. So I'm sending you all a hug. I'm actually going to send you support right now, all of you. I'm going to do Reiki on all of you. Okay? Oh, thank you, Anne and Franklin. Thank you. Franklin, sorry. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you support. And I'm going to send you a feeling of being grounded, authentic, and happy. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining me. I will see you in 2 weeks. and keep your emotional balloon high, guys. It's very important. Okay, I shall see you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.